Deepesha, and today I'm going to be talking about acids again. This is part 2. I have already done a video on this, and I loved the amount of love and just so much appreciation that video got, and I hope this video gets the same. This video is more about the basics of AHAs and BHAs, and also I'm going to be answering like 8 to 9, maybe 10 questions that are frequently asked about chemical exfoliants. Even on that video, these questions were repeatedly asked, so I felt like it is my duty to make another video where I'm answering all of these questions and hopefully clearing out a lot of your doubts. So without any further ado, let's get started. So this video is a part of two videos that I'm going to be doing. This video is more about answering your questions about AHs and BHAs and PHAs, and the next video I will be doing is rating all of my acids together. I've done one video similar to this where I have rated all of my vitamin C's together, and you guys really appreciated that video as well. So I'm going to be doing a part 2 where I will be rating all of my acids together. So hold on tight, subscribe to this channel if you want to get notified when that video shoots. First, what are chemical exfoliants? What are AHAs, BHAs? All of these people talk about a lot of acids, peeling solutions, salicylic acid, glycolic acid. What are these things? Because a lot of people talk about it and people are still confused between chemical exfoliants and AHAs and BHAs, and they're also confused by peeling solutions. So all of these things, all of these terminologies point to one simple thing: these are all chemical exfoliants. Chemical exfoliants, as the name suggests, it's a chemical that removes dead skin from your skin. Basically, it removes all the dull, dead skin, which makes your skin look healthier, makes your skin look livelier, and it takes care of a range of different skin problems like acne. It takes care of pigmentation, it will help with fine lines. Basic problems that your skin has can be tackled with exfoliating your skin regularly. And exfoliation has been there in your routines for a very long time, but we used to scrub our faces to exfoliate our skin. The beads in the scrub or the walnut shells or apricot shells that are in the scrubs can be quite irritating to the skin. It also can be it can lead to micro tears in the skin over time. So that can lead to your skin becoming very irritated and sensitive, which you wouldn't notice with the first go, but it will happen as you go around with your life. And if you continuously scrub your skin, it will lead to hyperpigmentation. It can lead to tears that can lead to sensitivity and sensitization of the skin, which is why a lot of people have moved from physical scrubs to chemical exfoliants. And chemical exfoliants is like an umbrella term which consists of your glycolic acids, lactic acids, which is AHAs, or salicylic acid, which is your BHA, or PHAs for that matter. All of these come under your chemical exfoliants. Even the peeling solutions. The reason why I'm mentioning peeling solutions separately is because a lot of people commented on my videos saying, okay, we are going to be doing chemical exfoliants twice or thrice a week. When do we use the peeling solutions? I'm like, the peeling solutions are the chemical exfoliants that you could be using once a week probably, but it is not something that is another thing that you need to add. It is something that is already in your routine and you feel like that is one more product that you need to add, which is not the case. With that being said, I'd like to talk to you guys about Lisen skincare. This is a brand which has multi-action peel sticks. This box contains 10 sticks which has your AHA BHA peels in them, and you can use one stick at a time, and you can use this 2 to 3 times a week, and it's great for your blackheads, whiteheads, any congestion, any textural issues. If you want to start with acids, this is a great product for that. Every stick is soaked in a solution that you can apply on your skin just like a face pack or a face mask, and that you apply throughout your night and you keep it on. If you are sensitive skin types, I would recommend you to use this for 15-20 minutes and then wash it off. If you are normal skin person, you can tolerate it well, apply it and keep it on overnight, and this will really help with any issues that you're having with your skin. It contains bamboo water, which is very soothing to the skin, lactic acid, glycerin, which helps with hydration of your skin. So it is a great product for all skin types. And when we're talking about chemical exfoliants, a sunscreen is a must, and Lisen has this sunscreen which is called the Soothing Shade Sunscreen. This is certainly becoming one of the favorite sunscreens of a lot of people these days because it has such a great formula. This is a very hydrating and soothing sunscreen. It has a very creamy, nice formula. It's very watery and it just absorbs into your skin. It does not leave any white cast. It's a beautiful sunscreen that I like to use on a daily basis. This is SPF 50 and it is PA+++. And it's a very nice little packaging that I love to carry with me in my bag. It's one of my favorites. It just absorbs really well. It's hydrating and nourishing, but it's not very greasy or very oily in texture that a lot of sunscreens are, which is what I really like about this one. If you want to know more about these products, the link is in the description box below. Alright, so now that that is being cleared, let's talk about the next question that comes in. What is the difference between AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs? So AHAs are alpha hydroxy acids, BHA beta hydroxy acids, and PHA polyhydroxy acids. These acids are different in molecular weight, how they dissolve, like how are they oil soluble or water soluble, or basically how deep they penetrate into your skin. Now, under the chemical exfoliant umbrella, there are all of these umbrellas. So we've got AHAs, BHAs, PHAs. So AHAs is an umbrella term for your glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, malic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid. There's a lot of acids in there which you could use for different routines and for different results that you want in your routine. A few people like a certain acid and they like to go for that acid. A few people like the other acid, and there's no good or bad in any of these acids. It's just what suits your skin the best, and that can be determined with a lot of things like how stringent it is on your skin, what percentage it is, how deep it travels into your skin because of the molecular weight that it carries. Now in AHAs, we've got the main two AHAs that we all talk about a lot. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the AHAs because they're not something that a lot of people are confused with as much, because it's not that much in the markets and I don't want to confuse you guys more. So let's just talk about glycolic acid and lactic acid that are in the market, like very much on trend in the market. Everybody's using them. Glycolic acid and lactic acid have a lot of differences in them, but they're still similar somewhat by doing the same exact thing, that is exfoliating your skin. But glycolic acid has a slightly smaller molecular weight than lactic acid, which means it penetrates deeper into your skin than lactic acid. Because of that, it means that it could be much more irritating than lactic acid on your skin. Now, don't go ahead and use lactic acid every day because I'm saying it's slightly safer than glycolic acid. Glycolic acid can go deeper into your skin, and that's why sensitive skin or sensitized skin, I would really recommend you not to use glycolic acid, or try it out first, and if it works on your skin, only then go ahead and use it. Patch test first, because glycolic acid is very thin and that's why it can go very deep into the skin, and that could really lead to broken barriers, and it could really hurt your skin if you're using it too much or if you're overdoing the exfoliants. Now, glycolic acid and lactic acid are both great if you have pigmentation, if you have spots, acne spots, if you have textural issues on your skin. All of these things can be well treated by glycolic or lactic acid. AHAs is a great group of chemical exfoliants that helps with removing the dead skin cells, makes your skin look healthier, fresher, better, because it gets rid of the dead skin cells, and that makes your skin just more vibrant. Talking about BHAs, we've got salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is one of my favorite ingredients in skincare, and because I'm oily, acne prone skin, I really love BHAs. It is one of my ingredients that has to be there in my routine almost, 2 to 3 times a week. I have to use it, or else my skin starts getting congested, and I really like BHAs in chemical exfoliants. So the difference between what we spoke earlier, the AHAs and BHAs, is that the BHAs are oil soluble, which means they are great for oily skin people, anybody who has acne or congestion in their skin. It is great for that because it goes into the pores and it dissolves all of that gunk that is sitting inside your pores, or the oil, the debris that is sitting inside your pores. It just melts all of that down and pulls it out, while it also removes your dead skin cells. Which is why when a lot of people have that question, what should I use? Should I use an AHA or should I use a BHA? What is great for me? I would really recommend that on what kind of skin problem are you trying to treat, and I would really recommend people to work on one thing at a time. So if you are treating pigmentation, if you're treating fine lines, if you're treating just textural issues on your skin and there's no congestion, if you have no issues like that, then I would really recommend you to start with AHAs. But if you have congestion, if you have acne, if you have oily skin, if you have a lot of those enlarged pores, then I would really recommend you to start with BHAs, because BHAs would serve that problem or issue for you. Just don't do it because one of your favorite YouTubers is using an AHA. You need to use an AHA because you might have a different condition, you might have a different problem, and if you have that different problem, then there is an ingredient there for you. And I feel like that's why you should not blindly follow somebody's routine. Even my routines, I've done routines previously, you should not follow them blindly without even knowing what your concern is and why are you using that specific product. Now there's a new kid on the market. It's not really a new kid on the market. I've learned about it in skin school and we've read theories about them throughout, but it has been popping up a lot in the recent years, which is PHA, which is polyhydroxy acids. Now, these acids are very, very mild on your skin. They don't penetrate your skin as much as any of the AHAs or BHAs, which is why it is going to resurface your skin only on the top layers, and it's not going to really, irritate your skin or anything, which is why it is very, very safe to be used by sensitive skin types and sensitized skin types. I would really recommend you guys to start with a PHA if you have that burning irritated skin, if you get irritated very easily with acids and retinoids and things like that. I would really recommend. Or if you're just a beginner who's just in teenagers, just starting out with your acids and you're just a little bit scared of using chemical exfoliants, you can start with PHAs. Next question we have here is, what are the benefits of using chemical exfoliants in your routine? And chemical exfoliants are your new time best friends to your old time scrubs. So I would say it just removes your dead skin cells like your scrubs, but it also penetrates deeper into your skin where scrubs wouldn't usually penetrate, and it would help fade pigmentation, fine lines, dark circles. It would help with any kind of irritation that has been happening because of congestion in your skin. BHAs do help with that. And I feel like that is why chemical exfoliants are important in your skincare, because they take care of a lot of different problems by going in deep into your skin and treating those issues as well. Alright, so next question we have here is, how should I include a chemical exfoliant in my routine? Alright, so to answer this question, it's a little bit difficult because chemical exfoliants come in every single thing, cleansers, toners, serums, essences, moisturizers, masks. Also, scrubs have chemical exfoliants nowadays. There are scrubby beads, and they also have chemical exfoliants in them. So basically, and peeling solutions as well. So basically, all of these products do contain your chemical exfoliants. So it is very important to only pick out one or two of these products and use them in your routine, and not use everything that has chemical exfoliants in it. So if you're using a cleanser with a chemical exfoliant, basically the rule is to use it either every night, or you can use it alternate nights. So that is enough, and basically that is okay with a cleanser because it is a wash off product which does not stay on your skin overnight or all day, which is why it is okay to be using a chemical exfoliant in your cleanser every single day. Also, that would depend on if it's not drying you out, if it's not irritating your skin, and if it's suiting you, it's okay to be using on a daily basis. Next, we have toners, serums, essences, moisturizers, any kind of gels with chemical exfoliants. I would recommend you to use it only 3 times a week. That's more than enough. Thrice a week, 2 to 3 times a week is more than enough for all of these products. Lastly, when your chemical exfoliants are in very high percentages, like your chemical peels, or if they are in your masks, then I would really recommend you to start using them only once a week if you want to start. And then if you are tolerating it well, then move it up to 2 times a month, and then move it up to once a week. So that's how I would recommend a beginner to start, with understanding how your skin is tolerating the acids. Don't take it lightly. You can disrupt your skin barrier. I have taken it lightly, and I have really irritated my skin, and I know how it feels when you irritate your skin, because my skin burns because of how excited I get with acids and retinoids, and sometimes I use too much of it. I'm a human as well, I make mistakes, and with that I end up completely hurting the barrier of my skin. My skin gets red, irritated, bumpy, crazy. So I would really recommend you guys to moderately use your acids and don't over exfoliate your skin, because it will lead to more problems than you want to treat. Next question is, how long do chemical exfoliants take to show up results? Now, if you're using peels and if you're using masks, they will show up results in 2 to 3 weeks. If you're using toners, if you're using serums, then they will take a little bit more time, but it would take about 1 to 1.5, 2 months for it to actually show up the results. You will see that it is getting rid of dead skin, your skin is looking healthier, but to get rid of marks and to make your fine lines look better and actually see results of the problems that you're having, it will take 2 to 3 months at least of regular use for it to make a lot of difference in your skin. Next question is, can I use a chemical exfoliant with my vitamin C's or retinols? And I would really recommend you guys to not do that. There is a whole video where I have shown you how to schedule your skincare, how to use specific ingredients on specific days and have that kind of schedule to work on your skin. I would just link it up here or put it in the description box below so you guys can have a look at that video. That's a great video and I really love it and really proud of that video. So you guys can watch that video and know how to schedule your skincare. But basically it comes down to, don't really use AHAs and retinols and your vitamin C's on the same day, because if you're not tolerant towards it, it will lead to a lot of damage on your skin. Keep separate days for each one, because all of these are very potent ingredients. Active ingredients are very potent, so you have to be very careful with them. A lot of the dermatologists, a lot of skincare influencers who have built the kind of tolerance in their skin over time can use these together. There's no problem with using these together, but your skin will never, you will never know what kind of reaction your skin might have, or what kind of reaction it might have to mix two ingredients or two products that have such active potent ingredients together. So why to take that risk? Rather use it on different days. Anyway, you're going to be using chemical exfoliants only 2 days a week, and retinols like 4 to 5 times a week, so you can split it up in different days. So if you want to have a look at that video, I'll just leave a link down below and you can have a look there. Alright, so the last question is, which chemical exfoliant do I recommend and which chemical exfoliant product is the best that I have tried out? So for that, click the video right here. I have rated all my chemical exfoliants in this video and I will talk about all of them, and I will talk about which one is the best for which skin type and which skin problem, and you can have a try on that. So click here if you want to know which chemical exfoliant is the best for you. With that being said, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also do subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon right next to it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.